You get on top the original Naija FM 102.7. We radio.
The original Naija station, the midday show workshop. 9 days inside. We day here, Godwin and Lady J. And we're trying to say we get special guests for studio here. We'll go leave her make she introduce herself to her. The only problem we say she not really sabi pidgin like that. She they try for the pidgin. I know be American. I know she's in America. I don't know where. You can tell her that she be both American or British or anything. But one thing we know be say she be beautiful model, plus size model. She be musician, she be singer, where they do work on a project right now. And she be the former wife of arguably one of the biggest producers ever for Nigeria and Africa. I mean, every time we Forbes bring out their top 10 richest African artists in the day inside, Don Jazzy the day inside. Every time people the day inside, Don Jazzy, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, Tubaba. I think that the top 5 Nigerians where they always day inside that list. So she did studio here, like I talk, I did Instagram at Godwin Arua. You go see her face. Michelle Jackson there for studio. Welcome, Michelle.
Hi everyone.
How you day? Say how you day?
They're fine. Oh.
You shocked me.
They're
fine. You shocked me. Talk up again. You did fine, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, introduce yourself to us.
So my name is Michelle Jackson, as Godwin has already said. I guess people know me because of my past relationship.
Your with Don Jazzy.
Yeah. But there is a little bit more to me as well. So hopefully through this we'll get to find out.
I think, I don't ask you before, but I want me to talk on air. You they related to the Jackson family?
I wish.
Why you ask that she related to the Jackson family?
Jackson now, the name
the
Jackson.
name,
Now.
Yes.
Okay.
I define who they related to the family.
I'm doing a family tree at the moment, so you never know.
This your hair now, your natural hair?
No.
You look very fine, Joe.
Thank you.
Your natural hair long?
Yeah, it's moderate. It's moderate. It's not very different.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, so tell us about yourself. Tell us about Michelle Jackson.
Where do I start?
Where you grow up, where them born you. Are you British? You be American? You be Nigerian? You be mix of all of them? Tell us.
Okay, cool. So, born and bred in Hackney in London.
Okay.
I have one sister. And so my mix is a Jamaican, like my heritage is Jamaican, mixed with Jamaican, Indian, Spanish, Cuban, and Chinese.
How many passports you get?
One, but I think I should have a Nigerian passport.
Why? All your mix you're talking, no call Nigeria.
Well, do you know what I'm doing?
And everybody.
I'm going to do my DNA test. You know, like you can do your DNA, your heritage. I am sure I have some Nigerian in me. I have to.
So you hope to have Nigerian in you?
Of course not.
Well, basically everything way they see now, Jamaican, British, Cuban.
Yeah.
Sorry, your DNA no show Nigeria. The only DNA we go show maybe na remnant with Don Jazzy put there.
Okay.
Nice one, Michelle. So obviously you don't come Nigeria. You just come recently. We'll start with one incident where we did for news say police almost shoot you. But when I watch your video for you Instagram, you did talk about say you did with your own security. Say something happened, you just drive past. So basically you describe say the way the thing they happen, I just drive, you hear sound. What exactly happened?
Okay, so we were on our way out and there was police on the road and they were basically just stopping people.
Okay.
One particular person in their car drove past the police. I think the police was trying to stop him and he wasn't having any of it.
Okay.
And he drove past so fast that the police actually stumbled. And then the police guy actually lifted up his rifle
like he was
as if he was going to shoot.
Okay.
And so when we looked back, obviously if we're going to see a rifle being pointed, you're going to duck, right?
Okay.
So that's what happened, but it was not my incident. I didn't have stray bullets. The media.
So you just see somebody where refuse to stop, drive James Bond past.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Michelle, tell us, what's in carry you come Nigeria right now?
Well, do you know what? So my best friend, I think a lot of people who follow me have heard me talk about my best friend, who is right over there. For over 27 years, I've been embracing culture.
What's your best friend name?
Sammy.
Sammy, hi Sammy.
Hi Sammy.
Sammy there here for studio too. Okay, so Sammy, your best friend.
Yeah.
Sammy, now you carry on come Nigeria. Sammy carry you come.
Yeah, partly. She surprised me at the airport and we flew together. But yeah, I've been embracing the culture since I was 15.
Okay.
And we've been having this long conversation about coming to Nigeria. You know, it's her home as well, where she actually was born. But, you know, things happen. And over the last year, like, things have ramped up and, you know, had a great, you know, fan base. So it was just nice to just kind of come and, you know, introduce myself.
To Nigeria and Nigerians and everybody.
Exactly.
All right. So aside from, you say you be plus size, you plus size model. Now, aside from, say, you be plus size model, what else we need to know about you?
Well, I sing, I songwrite.
Okay.
I'm a crafter.
Really?
Yes, I'm a makeup junkie. So that's pretty much.
Which kind of song you sing and how and when you start to sing?
So I started singing when I was 8.
8.
8 years old, and then I was in theatre for some years, and then I was actually working on my own album when around the time that me and Michael were together. And it's R&B. I'm a mad R&B fan. Yeah, definitely.
So you sabi love, wait.
Sorry?
So you like love matter, wait.
Love matter.
Yeah.
What is in music or just?
You like to sing about love, emotional stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's why I like R&B so much, because it can really translate in that type of tempo. Yeah.
Okay. If you give us more sample, we'll just sample your voice. Small.
Faded pictures in my mind, causing me to rewind on better times.
Oh my God.
Wow. Woo.
Hey. No filter. No adjustment.
No auto-tune. Nothing.
Nice one. No wonder you sing. Okay, now I understand why you say you sing.
Hope they never stop the music, Sha.
Sorry?
Hope they never stop music.
I did for a little while. I did. And this is a recent thing. I've just started picking it back up again.
So you do anything significant in those days when you, from between 8 and 15, when you start music, you drop any single or drop body of work at that time?
So I was writing for an entertainment company, but I'm not allowed to talk about that, where I used to literally write and sell my stuff on, and you know, I don't have any royalties for it. It was just like one-off stuff. But I've written like albums worth of songs, but it's been a long time. So I put the music down for a while, and it's only just over the last couple of years that I started to sort of pick it back up again. And so this is kind of what I'm working on as well. This project is to also try and get me back into the industry, show my works. Like, obviously I need to show people what I can do, but I've had to start all the way from scratch because things have changed so much, and I'm loving the Afrobeat vibes as well, and you know, I'm just trying to
Okay, so now, if I be listener, where they listen to you now, and I don't hear, say, she be former Don Jazzy wife and all those stuff, all this world you talk, I go say, when I want to reach the part to talk about how she and Don Jazzy take be before and all that, so more come on that one for front, so that we'll talk about you, because now in Nigeria, they work on your music project, because you tell us about your plus size fashion and all that, but more first come on that one for front. You and Don Jazzy, how na take meet, and then waiting. When I marry, why when I take marry, how long when I marry, and then what happen? How you take me Don Jazzy first, and then tell us what I wanna marry, and then you go on in knee propose, all this kind of stuff. What happened? Tell us.
Okay, so we met. Well, how can I put this? Okay, so I didn't actually meet Michael until he came to my home, but
my name is that Michael.
Sorry, that's bad habit. Yes, Don Jazzy, aka Michael. So we were in a club, and at the time he was in a group called the Solek Crew, and at the time him and a couple of his other bandmates were handing out flyers, promoting their group. And I was in the club, I was fanning myself, it was really, really hot. And when I cooled down, I eventually had a look at the flyer. I saw this handsome, tall guy, on the flyer, and I was like, oh, he's nice. So I had a friend who claimed to know him and said, oh, do you want his number? And I was like, yeah, sure. Anyway, Michael didn't come over. It was his mobile phone. And I tapped my number in the phone, and a couple of days later he called, and I invited him down to my home, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I didn't actually meet him in in that actual club, which is
Okay.
crazy.
So now from there, relationship takes start.
Yeah, I think we kind of hit it off. We're very similar. I'd say we're very similar, both very bubbly people, personalities. And yeah.
As a person romantically, how you could describe him?
As in, how am I describing Michael?
Yes, as a romantic person, as a person where you, at what point you come marry?
So it was, well, we dated for a while, and then probably about a year after we got married.
Okay. I want to say, my did him propose?
I can't actually reveal how that happens.
No, just give us more. In go down the knees, buy ring.
I'm gonna have to mute that one. Sorry.
Okay, but eventually we're not married.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so how long?
How long were they married?
So for a couple of years. Married for a couple of years.
Couple of years, like 2-3 years.
Yeah, 2 years. 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a born picking.
No.
No. Okay, so what's happened? Why not do they married again?
Well, do you know what? Like, music. Don Jazzy is music.
Okay.
Like, and I've said to him many times, you know, he's not just got a talent, but he's got a special gift, and he just needed to go and be himself and go and do his music. Music kind of got in the way a little bit of the relationship. We were very young as well, so you know.
Well, I never know too much about life. You
Exactly, and you know, if I was in the same situation now, it might be very different.
When you say very young, like early 20s.
Yeah,
before,
I was a week after my 22nd, well, just over a week after my 22nd birthday.
Okay. Wow.
So,
Okay,
you know, you're young.
But you start you be music person right from 8 to 15.
Yeah.
So somebody go assume say since you be music person and you come married on Jazzy will be music person too. If for day easier, why music can't take the same thing which one a day used to?
Well, do you know, we were both in pursuing our music careers at the same time, and then he got discovered by JJC Skills, and then it sort of took him out of the home a lot more.
Okay.
And at this point, I'd sort of put my music on the back burner so that, you know, to try and balance some home life. But yeah, he was, you know, very into the music, and it kind of got in the way. Yeah.
If you want to call, you don't mind at 0700 1102, 0700 1102. For WhatsApp, just send message to WhatsApp 0908 0908 285 8887 0908 285 8887. All right, so tell us about your project for Nigeria. Now you work on your music, like an album. Tell us about the project. What inspired the project and what there about?
Okay, so after being out of the industry for such a long time, I need to obviously get myself back out there and show people what I can do. So the project name is Back to the Fields. It's kind of like
to the Fields.
Yeah, back to where I left. Like picking up from where I left off, and the plan initially was that I write an album's worth of songs and, you know, try and plug myself to get a publishing deal. However, last year, you guys know that my Instagram blew up crazily. And so having such a mad platform, a big platform, I thought it would be nice to work in front of my audience and also to collaborate on some of the projects with upcoming fast rising artists, you know,
in Nigeria, in
UK, could be US, you know, but I'm actually working, I've actually worked on a song with an artist called Ruzi. Like Ruzi's pretty much ready. I think someone just needs to take him and just put him up there. But yeah, we've already worked on a song, and I've got a couple of other people who I've seen that I really like their stuff, and I want to kind of work with them. So
waiting be the meaning of Ruzi and waiting be the mind, the inspiration behind them.
Ruzi is the artist.
The artist is
Ruzi. Yeah, Ruzi's the artist. We worked on a song called "You're the One."
Okay.
And yeah, it's so stay tuned for that. It's an R&B, slight soft Afrobeat sort of mix and mash up, and the album will be a variety of sounds, not just R&B. I want to understand a little bit more about Afrobeats and what makes
Afrobeats,
Afrobeat because it's undisputed. It's taking over the world.
So basically,
right
they
now.
try to create album where we get something for everybody, a music for different kind of people.
Yeah, exactly. But the main project was initially designed so that I can represent myself.
Okay.
But it will be diverse. But I mean, there won't be any pop on there. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
It won't be any pop.
So just a bit of
R&B,
Afrobeats,
yeah, that kind of a vibe.
So any popular Nigerian musicians where you won't work with?
Man, there's so many.
You get anyone for mind where you don't follow talk? Say you go like put for this project.
Man, I mean, I love Wizkid. I do. I know that's a far fetch.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be the person.
Okay. Anybody else?
I know where you're going. I know where you're going with this.
Okay, we'll just go there. Why okay, which producers they work, and then why meet Don Jazzy, say okay, produce some tracks, and of course he get a lot of artists, he get big names for his label. He get Rema, he get Ruga, he get guys where they say if you just at the clip of a finger like this, work with Michelle. So why use explore that angle?
Maybe y'all need to ask him.
No, you don't tell her.
Well, sorry,
you don't talk to her.
You won't tell him.
What, to Michael?
Yes.
I haven't asked him, no.
So, you not go just on your own say, take artists now. Why not go with and say, okay, this is my project. I want you to produce some songs inside. And then I want to feature, give me some artists to feature. Go better that way now.
Do you know what? The project is just kicking off. So who knows? Okay. There might be talks later on. Okay. But there is nothing there at the moment.
Okay, ladies, check WhatsApp what our questions did there. If you want to see her face, Michelle Jackson, enter Instagram at Godwin Arroyo. Now there you go see her very beautiful face, her hair.
Very hot at the moment.
Hot babe, hot.
She's very hot.
Godwin, good afternoon. Please tell her to give me her number. If she's not married, Don Jazzy again. Thank you.
So you want to marry her? Eh?
Good afternoon, Mr. Godwin and Lady J. I'm John Friday from Ibafo. My question for her is that if Don Jazzy come back for her to come back, will she accept him back?
Question.
Michelle,
you can accept Don Jazzy back if he come back now.
He's not coming back.
No, but
next.
Let's assume saying come back.
I'm actually in a relationship, so
okay. But nobody say you don't remarry, Sha.
I decide to keep that
aspects.
Really private.
Okay. So okay.
Good afternoon, sir. Okay, this one does a greet. This one say good afternoon, Golden and Lady J. She's adorable.
Aww.
My name now Bleus from Dudan Barracks, Mami Market of Balinde.
Yeah, she's very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
She fine. Waiting be her Instagram name. She did my eyes.
I tell them
guys,
Instagram.
You don't get capacity for somebody like him. No bother.
It's yarns to switch. That's
This one say I hail Naija FM. I hail the guest in the studio. What I have to tell her is that I love the way she called him Michael. I can feel the love she has for him. But I'm learning from Miko too.
Oh, I should call her Michael. If you say love, see plenty inside.
Is that not his name though?
Now his name be Michael. All right.
Michael.
Mo will take call 0700 100102. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. What be your name? Where they call from?
Good afternoon, Mr. Godwin and Auntie Jean.
Okay, so answer your question sharp. What be your name?
No, I'm not going to my name. My name is Gift, aka Warine the Island.
Okay.
We put up the original light. Every other light and counterfeit.
Would they have trouble with Gift today? Gift, put up the original lights. Warine the Island. Okay, Gift, talk to Michelle Jackson. How you doing? Don't say we hear your voice for this station.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I love your voice. Your voice is so sweet.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much.
Please, I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Okay.
Please, did you and Don Jazzy really marry? Or Don Jazzy proposed to you?
Did we really marry? Yes, wow. we really were married.
Gift. They really married.
We were really married.
Gift na 2 years. Gift na 2 years. I like no cause. Gift they married na about 2 years. Because the man put his out. Especially, say Don Jazzy is crazy about Rihanna. Rihanna. So the day when the G's just come and say Don Jazzy is not married, one of us shocked. Unbelievable. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello, talk. Good afternoon. What be your name? Where they call from?
I'm maybe husband Mike.
You say?
I'm maybe Mike.
Mike, you need to speak well more. Yeah, you know, they talk one like say you don't sure. Oh yeah, Mike, speak out. What be your question? We they hear you. What be your question?
I like her voice.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Mike, now the only way you want to talk with that.
No, not the only thing. As in, I just be.
Thank you very much. We understand, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you.
You like her voice and you badu her. All right. So in case you hear the voice, you like the voice, and you want to see the face, enter at Godwin Aruwayo for Instagram. May you see her face. Hello. Good afternoon. You dey whisper now. Don't be bedroom. You dey now. Beg, speak out. Hello.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Speak out. Where more? Yeah, you dey hear you. What's be your name? Where they call from?
My name is Victor. I'm calling from you.
Victor from Uyo. Sharp. Talk to Michelle.
Hey, Victor.
Okay, I have a question.
What be your question?
Do you have any child for Don Jazzy?
Whether you get picking for Don Jazzy? The answer is no.
No, we don't. We don't have any.
Okay, Mary.
All right, thanks for your call. Okay, question then.
Good afternoon, Jackson.
Hey.
Can you feature me on your album project? Make I rap on it.
You be a rapper, Michael.
From Lagos.
Michael from Lagos. If you go to my bio, if you hit up my EA, which is Precious, and she will connect me.
Okay, so go a bio and then hook up Precious with it for their her EA. Executive assistant, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and then all those kind of stuff. Tell us about your plus size fashion and involvement with plus size dressing and all the kind of stuff. You get your own brand, or you intend to make your own brand, or you work for other brands. Tell us what do they do with plus size fashion, basically.
Well, I'm plus size, and one of the things that I've been really passionate about over the years is when you're a lot bigger, some of the clothing looks quite frumpy, quite old.
Yes,
and like nowadays, there's been a lot of modern clothes for plus size, and I want to be able to model those clothes and to show people of a plus size that they can look sexy, they can look smart, and look good. I would love to work with some of the brands because I do feel like there is some things that are missing within the plus size community. Like, for instance, they'll make a skirt, they'll make it wide, but they'll make it really short, and they're not considering that someone might have a bit of a bum, or there's little things that need tweaking. So I'd really like to work with brands to try and help correct that, and just
Okay, so from what you talk now, you just make me understand. Say it gets space for business for plus size. Basically, if somebody feel cash in on that space, like say maybe they know they cater enough for plus size people. Right, the attention not there so much on plus size people.
It's getting there, but they need to tweak it a little bit more. Sometimes I'm wondering who are their models.
Okay.
So trying to work with like a wide variety of different plus sizes and stuff like that. Because like, for instance, like there's some really nice brands out there, but then if you're plus size and your legs are a little bit larger, you're not going to want to wear a mini skirt. And they seem to be like, oh, here, look modern, here's a mini skirt, and it's like, well, actually, no, I don't feel comfortable like that. So
okay, so talking about plus size, which from what be the range of body size we go qualify
as plus size?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a discrepancy, but I think it's quite considered if you're between 14, UK 14, 16, like that type of size upwards. Okay. So, and I think plus size is the new average, really.
In Nigeria,
to be honest,
they don't consider 14 as plus size.
Is it really?
Because I be 16.
So what is a plus size?
So she should be plus size, right?
Yeah, but I mean, see, this is the thing. Educating people about what plus size is, really. I mean, I'm plus size. If you were in the UK, you'd be classed as plus size. We're very different in size. It
So
doesn't.
basically, plus size now those who they wear big size.
Yeah, well, bigger than the
Normal
size 12.
Yeah, wear big shoes, big.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
You guys don't wear 38, 39, 40
I know
shoes.
they wear
You wear
38,
You wear
39.
43, 44, 45, 40.
My from 42, 43 upwards.
Okay.
That's my shoe
Okay.
size.
So how you there? You don't ever meet people who don't you say lose weight. You why be plus size? You must be skin. We will try to intimidate you or make you feel like say they fine enough because you be plus size.
Well, actually, so I had an issue with my health some years ago, which I put my weight on through some medication, and over the last 2 years I've lost 98 pounds. So I was a lot bigger than I was now.
Wow.
And I still have a little way to go, but I will never want to go so low. I like a little bit of curve, and I know when I'm hugging somebody, I like to feel a little bit of flesh, and so I want that for myself. So, but I do you know what? I think that people can judge you by just by looking at you, and they think it's to do with food, when in actual fact I put on weight because I couldn't eat food, and then I had to be given these small drinks that were highly calorific and made me put on weight. But I think as long as you're healthy and you're feeling good about yourself.
Now waiting then, when you say you put on weight because they chop.
Yeah.
Now waiting then, the medical people they call anorexic. Something like that.
No, what, my condition?
Yeah.
So I have a condition called Crohn's disease. It's quite a painful bowel condition, and there were times where I couldn't eat food, and so they would give me these little bottles like this, and it was like my food basically, and I was on that for like 7 months, and I put on literally 14 pounds every month, and yeah.
Okay, so back to your music. How many producers did you work with?
Excuse me. So I have an executive producer. His name's called Ricky. Don't ask me to pronounce the surname because it's a mouthful. He's just known as Ricky.
Nigerian?
He's Nigerian, yeah.
Okay.
And we've been working
based
on.
Here or in the,
he's
in
based
the
in
UK?
Lagos.
Based in Lagos.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's also another part of my reason for coming over here.
Okay.
There is Talon, who is a great producer as well. He's done many works. He's worked for people like Sean Tizzle and loads of other people. So I really want to go and work with him. And there are a couple of other Nigerian producers that I'm looking to kind of hang with and work with.
Okay. The same make I ask you. Good afternoon, Golden and Lady Joe. I bet I'm gonna ask her who should go like to feature for ladies, Mrs. Madu.
Okay.
So I'm quite passionate. In fact, we were having this conversation on Sunday about like the Araya Star.
Okay.
Yeah, she's amazing. And I and Thames, there's people like Thames.
Okay.
And so I would love to work with females. In fact, I put a post out a few months ago asking where are the female artists. So if you're female and you're a singer, like hit me up. Because I'd really like. Oh, for real?
Yeah, she did sing.
Come now. Come on, you have to give us a little sample.
So I might ask you one question off the from your experience with working with Nigerian producers, being in Nigeria, marrying a Nigerian guy, and all those stuff. What's your general impression about Nigerian men?
About Nigerian men?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I need to record this one. Get this one. On a scale of 1 to 10. I'll ask you, like, I'll give you like 4 criteria.
Okay, yeah, do that.
4 criteria, each one 1 to 10.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you ready? On a scale of 1 to 10, how romantic Nigerian men be?
They be well romantic, you know.
Okay, scale of 1 to 10.
I think they got some of the sweetest mouth. I'd say 8.
8. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how, in terms of taking care of their woman, spending and money, how good? Well, you say Nigerian men they
10.
take care of the woman. 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, ladies, you see, I'm proud to be a Nigerian man. On a scale of 1 to 10, Nigerian man in the other room, how's good?
In the other room?
Yes, 1 to 10.
Wow.
She's shy.
You don't say your answer that Don Jazzy they give us. Don Jazzy sets in here. 1 to 10, ladies want to know. Men want to know too. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how solid a man in the other room, Nigerian men?
10.
Wow!
Don't Baba J.
I didn't mention any names, you know. I didn't mention any names.
That be your first experience. So. Baba Don Jazzy, Baba, you
Nama
too much.
you be.
You actually raise our hand up. You understand? Okay, but we'll just leave us for
Okay,
those
somebody
three.
said, good afternoon, Naija FM. She's an epitome of beauty.
Oh,
Blessed with adorable voice. Best wishes to her on her project.
mwah, thank you.
Okay, but we'll take call 0700 1102. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. God bless you.
Yes, what be your name? Where they call from?
My name is Samuel, aka the Music Emperor, aka the Telephone.
Samuel, leave all your AKO. Sorry.
All the way from Bayelsa.
God, I don't die. Samuel, you talk to Michelle Jackson.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Samuel, talk and ask your question.
Yes. The question I want to ask is, number one, apart from singing, do you play instruments? Do
you play instruments apart from singing? Do you play?
I used to play the piano very briefly, but I can't really claim that I can. So no.
Wow.
No.
Should they play keyboard small? Okay, so.
Okay. I have another question.
Final one.
I'm an instrumentalist, I'm not an instrumentalist, and I want to team up, link up with you guys. How can I link up with you guys?
Okay.
Don Jazzy and the rest.
Well, you're going to have to talk to Don Jazzy for that one.
Oh, yo.
All right, you guys are doing a great job, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you
So
much.
she will announce her social media handle later.
Yeah.
Before you come on, so that those who want you did answer DM, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's busy.
respond once,
It's busy. I think the best thing is to get in touch with my EA, who is on my bio, yeah.
How people react? I mean, not too long now the news come out and that's they married before. We don't know. We just say this country they look and done. So this guy not married before. So that period when he come out, how Nigerians react to you, relate to you, both in the UK, in terms of messages, DM, say people flood your ask you what kind of questions people they ask you and how it be that period.
Man, do you know what? To be honest, I still haven't gotten down to all the messages. I don't know how many messages Instagram can hold. Maybe thousands.
Which kind of things did they? What did they ask you?
A lot of people were asking me to forgive him and to go back. A lot, like the masses.
Give him a second chance.
Yeah, they were like, please forgive, Don Baba, this, that, and the other. That was the bulk of it. Some guys were hitting, but yeah, that period was crazy. I think as well. I hadn't realized how, what's the word for it? How emotional this, unearthing would have been, because it's my life, you know. So, but yeah, I got through it. I mean, I had great friends, and Michael was really quite supportive as well.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, somebody they say, good afternoon, Mr. Godwin and Lady J. Please, can you help me tell Don Jazzy ex-wife to take me along when she's going back? I love her voice. Moroni Keji from
her back no fit continue.
Before they charge me at the airport.
So I ask you this one. Una decide to keep her quiet after una separate, because when it come, it takes so long. Nigerians don't know say my, but now this decision wanna make together to just not talk about her more.
Do you know what? We never ever had a conversation that said, "Don't ever say we were married." It was never that. The UK knew very well, but we knew, and so that was it. But yeah, that.
Okay, one more call. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Now you be the first person we call when your radio the echo for back.
Reduce the volume of your radio.
What be your name? Where they call from?
My name is Jeremiah. I'm calling from Banana Island.
Jeremiah from Banana Island. Okay, talk to Michelle.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good. Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. You see, there's one guy there that said he wants to be featured in your own project, but as for me, I wish I could feature you in my own project.
You want to feature her in your own project there?
Yes.
Okay, like she don't talk. When she announce her social media, send her a message there, okay?
Okay.
Yes, that would be the best
Because
thing.
he has a nice voice. In fact, I know with her voice into my music, no matter what, my music will go to places.
Okay.
So I'll be happy. In fact, just to snap with her will be okay for me.
So you define who go take
Okay, no wahala. So just send a message when she don't announce the social media, so they listen, okay?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem. No
All
problem.
right. If you want to see Michelle face where boy the trip, she's beautiful. She's that. Enter Instagram at Godwin Arroyo. We've done the wrap up already. Just check her face for her Instagram at Godwin Arroyo. So Michelle, we'll just wrap up right now. Your project, how soon it go ready?
It's a work in progress, and so it's not.
But this year, basically.
So every time I release a song or worked on a song, it will be released, and it will be a collective album rather than waiting years for it to happen.
Okay, so you're going to drop some singles
as it goes,
ahead,
yeah. So I'm working in front of the audience.
So when the first single will drop?
Well, actually was meant to be dropping beginning of April, but we had some issues.
Okay.
But so soon, so very, very soon. Stay tuned.
Drop it. Okay,
yeah.
so after that one, then another one.
Exactly. Another one. Yeah.
Okay, so you done in Nigeria for how long now?
This is my second week, and I
So how
live.
you enjoy Nigeria since?
I love it. I feel like so at home. It's been the culture that I've been, like I said, I've been associated with for so long, and I just feel comfortable. It didn't take me long.
Which Nigerian food did they used to
So
before you come?
over here, you call it ofada stew, but in the UK we call it ayamashe stew.
Okay.
Yeah, ayamashe.
Stew. Okay.
Yeah, with plain boiled rice. I used to love moi moi.
Okay.
Quite a lot. I love my suya.
You don't eat amala since you come?
No.
You don't eat jollof rice?
Yes, I had jollof. We have stew.
Better one when they cook here, not be the UK type.
Well, it's nice here. Like my best friend's always been saying that the food here is sweeter.
Because if you eat good jollof rice here, you still smell the smoke in the jollof rice. That type of jollof rice.
Yeah.
You don't eat that type here.
Well, I've had jollof with stew. I haven't tasted the smoke that you.
And you never eat amala.
No.
So you need to eat amala.
Sammy, I need to eat amala.
Sammy, you need to arrange amala better one with all the elements, you understand? Roundabout, shaki, abodi.
I love shaki.
All those things are good for everything go inside. Don't use spoon, use your hand.
Oh, for real with these claws?
Okay, because of your claws will be useful.
Okay.
You understand? So basically the weather and the what you don't see so far, you enjoy the countries.
Loving it. I mean, I've been bitten. You can see it.
What you bite? Mosquito?
Yeah, I've got loads. I've been eaten alive. They're going down now. The weather's very hot, so try to I've always got my fan with me. We just sort of. I mean, because I'm only here for 2 weeks, it's been a bit of a flying visit, and I've been hosting friends and working with my producer as well. So I haven't really gone out, but we've been to a few bars and clubs and stuff like that.
So you'll finish your project before you leave.
No, actually, I'm working with my producer now. Yeah. So I take it back, and we work remotely.
So I'm
come back again.
Yeah.
Of course, now.
So for this trip now, how many more weeks you go stay?
So I'm leaving on the weekend.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a cry.
Okay. So now you need to tell everybody your social media handles. Now you need to call it like you're talking to people who have not heard English before. Now Nigeria fan you there, so that the person go feel know the. Not calling with that your sweet sharp voice. So call your social media handle Twitter, Instagram. Is that the same thing?
Well,
Twitter
so
different.
I'm not really a Twitter girl. It's Crazy Jacko for Twitter.
Crazy Jacko.
Crazy Jacko. That's
and the crazy start with K. Yes.
Yeah, Krazie Jacko for Jackson. And as for Instagram, I'm mainly on Instagram, and that's Yarns to Switch. So that's YARNST. And then switch. Yarns to switch.
Yarns to switch.
Yeah.
Yarns to switch.
Yarnsta switch.
Yeah. Okay, so follow her for Instagram and Twitter. She do mostly of Instagram. And any other information you want to get from her, send her DM, find out from her. And all the I want to add 1 or 2 questions before we let her go.
Well, questions. This one say, I'm Samuel from Agbara. Oops, now I know where the voice where they start Maven Records come from. Now she they behind them Adam Abaje. Real Adao BBD so.
Oh.
Okay, this one say Lady J and Godwin, please, where she come from? Melody from VI?
She become from plenty countries. UK, Jamaica, Cuba,
Spanish.
and then by association and marriage, Nigeria.
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone say good afternoon, Oga Godwin and Lady J. I believe it was on Sunday that God created this lady.
Oh.
When God is less busy. She's very beautiful. I just watch her face now live on Instagram. Jackie from Lagos Island.
If you want to see the face, Instagram at Godwin and Where and with you go see her face.
that's
Camera
so
her
sweet.
face right now. Yeah. Okay, so Michelle, we need to let you go before we come on now. So at least till the next time when you go come Nigeria again, what's it be? One or two things where you want to live with your fans, Nigerians out there, listeners out there. Okay, Michelle Jassy, I don't come and they work on my project. What will be the last few words you want to live with, at least for now, before you leave the studio?
Well, I just want to just say thank you for the support. I mean, because at the end of the day, nobody knew who I was and just showed the mad support. So I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I love your country. And yeah, just stay blessed.
You love our country. We love you too.
Oh,
love
thank
you
you.
too.
Thank you.
I will see you again.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so now Michelle Jackson with that, former wife of Don Jazzy, and she then inside here, don't talk about her plus size, talk about her music and career, and of course tell us about Don Jazzy. So I just want to don't hear more things when I know her here before, and she don't tell us how Nigerian men be. Yes, not tell us some things about Nigerian men. So Mona, watch out. We'll give her clips and some one or two things for Instagram. We'll go post this interview later for Instagram. That Naija 102 FM. Mona, enjoy them.
You get on top the original Naija FM 102.7. We radio.